Here are the tools needed to create the connector that we need to connect the two PCs together. First is the UTP cable, crimping tool, RJ45, and cable cutter. If you don't have the cable cutter, you can use scissors. Here's how we made the connector. First, use the cable cutter to cut the UTP cable for about an inch. Next, twist it, and then after that, pull the excess cable. Now, we will be able to see the wires. Arrange the wires depending on the type you need. Next step, after arranging and straightening the wires, cut the ends so we will have an even alignment for the wire. It will be necessary so that we can be sure that the connector will work. After aligning them, get the RJ45 and slowly put the wires inside. Make sure that the wires are firmly in place. The last step, get the crimping tool. Using the crimping tool, lock the RJ45 with the wire. Put an even pressure. Make sure you are not giving less or too much pressure in crimping them together. When you hear the click sound, then you have successfully locked them together. Repeat the steps to the other side of the connector. And now, we have made the connector.
And after all this time, I'm still into you.
We're about to network two computers, Windows 7 and 8. I'll set their IP manually. Let's start. First, click the computer below the right side. Then, click the Open Network and Sharing Center. Then, click Change Adapter Settings. You will be able to see two things here. Right-click the Ethernet and then click Properties. Search for the Internet Protocol version 4, then click Properties again. In this part, you will be able to type the IP address needed along with the subnet mask. DHCP is enabled. Set the PC by default. Use the command prompt and type ipconfig. Put /all if you want to see all. And as we can see, DHCP is enabled. The IP I will use is the same as this one, 169.254.182.94, and the subnet mask will be 255.255.0.0. It is the same as the IP address and subnet mask we've seen in the CMD or the command prompt. You have to click these following IP address and type the IP we will be using. In my case, it is 169.254.182.94. Then, the subnet mask will be the other one. Then click the OK button. Click Close. Let's go back to CMD and see if it is still enabled. The IP is manually set now. The DHCP is disabled. Now, let's create and share a folder in C directory. Let's go to the local disk C and create a new folder. I'll name it testing. Then inside, let's make a new text document. In this case, I'll name this one test text. Let's type some words in here and save it. Go back to the main folder. Right-click the share with specific people. Let's make this one everyone. Then add it. Click this read and write. Then click share. Let's wait for a few moments. Then after waiting, click done. We're now done here. Let's proceed to the next PC. Make sure that file sharing is on before sharing. In my case, I have set it before this video. So we are now done to this computer. We will do exactly as we did before this computer. Click Open Network and Sharing Center. Then click Change Adapter Settings. In this case, click the local area connection. Right-click, then click Properties. Select Internet Protocol version 4, then click Properties again. To connect to PC, we need to have the same IP network configuration but different host. I already set it. The steps are the same. Let's click Close now. So we're done now. Let's check if we can access the folder we created in the first computer and edit it. Then check it again if we succeed editing it. Click Network. It's a little bit slow. Let's refresh this one. Click iPhone 8s. Click Testing. Open the text document. Then let's edit it. Let's save this now. Let's check the first PC out. So let's check it out. Let's go to local disk C. Click the testing folder. Open the text document. And voila! The text is successfully edited. So we did it. We are now done with the first part, which is peer-to-peer. Let us now go to the second part. We will now network 3 computers using a router. Let's manually set each IP configurations. Again, click the computer in the right side below. Click Open Network and Sharing Center. Click the Change Adapter Settings. Then click Ethernet. Right-click, then click Properties. Click the Internet Protocol version 4 and click Properties again. The DHCP of this PC is enabled before, but now I've manually set it to this PC. The IP configuration must be at the same network but different host. I used here the host 10. Then click OK. Close the Ethernet properties, and it is set. Very basic. Now, after setting the IP of the first PC, let's set this now. Click Open Network and Sharing Center. Change Adapter Settings. Click Ethernet, then right-click Properties. Select the Internet Protocol version 4, then click Properties. Select Use the following IP address. I'll use the IP address 192.168.1.9, then the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Click OK, then close. Alright, this PC is set. We are now moving to our second PC. After checking its DHCP, we will also change it into no. We will do the same thing as before, but now we won't use the same host, but instead we can use from 1 to 254. But be sure that our host won't be duplicated. Before, I've used host 10. Now, let's use host 11. I'm using 192.168.1.11, then same subnet mask. Then click OK. Let's see by opening the command prompt. Type config/all, and as we can see, DHCP is disabled. And that's all for this second PC. We will do the same steps in the third PC. Thank you. Now we will try to play a LAN game using this network. First, let's share the whole game folder.
The cold never bothered me anyway. The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like
Now that our game is shared, let's try to play now.
it's howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in.
We will be playing Attack on Titan.
never bother me anyway. The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always had to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now that you know, let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bother me anyway. It's funny how some distance can make everything seem small. When the fears that once control me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I'll stand, here I'll stay. Let the storm rage on.
Go ahead when you're ready, just do a jump.
Let it go, can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. Let it go, let it go. I'll rise like the break of dawn. Let it go, let it go. That perfect girl is gone. Here I'll stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
The Wi-Fi is disabled. Let's try to connect to network using Wi-Fi between two PCs. Click the computer in the right below. Then open Network and Sharing Center. Click Change Adapter Settings. Then right-click Wi-Fi. Then click Enable. Just enable the Wi-Fi. Then it's okay. Remember that we already set the IP configurations of the two PC before. Go to the Wi-Fi properties. Click Internet Protocol version 4, then right-click Properties. Try to retype the IP address that we used. I used the IP of the set configuration for adapter, that's why a warning appeared. Just change the host. I will change the last part of the IP address into 8. Then click OK. Close it now. Now it is set. The first IP configuration is set. Let's connect this PC to the wireless network. Repeat the steps. The Wi-Fi is already enabled. Click Properties. Select Internet Protocol version 4, then click Properties. Type 192.168.1.7 for this one, then click OK. Close it now, and now this PC is set. Let's check the file sent by PC1 wirelessly. Click Network, select Samsung 1, click Users, then select folder Samsung, click Videos, then click Debut. Select the file you want to share, then transfer it to your PC. I'll rename this into Test Confirmation. And voila! We successfully shared the file wirelessly.
Doji, Margo, Vai. Suplado ah, syempre si Roy nga. Ano naman? Bisa, che! Wala yung kasi pre. Dapat hindi pre, sabi yung kayo yan eh. Pre, drawing mo lang. Pre, drawing mo lang dito. Lagyan mo pre ng mata. Okay pre, tanggalin mo muna yung kamay mo. Bye.
Gagawin mo to. Telling me I changed since I blew up or whatever you call it. Switch the number to my phone.